And welcome back to Budget Shooter Theater. I think it's time we start heading to hell on earth, shall we? It's time for Doom 2. My apologies, I forget who requested this, but I think the person in question requested this like way back in December. So, when I started this, the first game I chose for this was Ultimate Doom. And how I used that was, I did that with mods and GZ Doom. Doom 2, we're doing the complete opposite. I'm playing it the original way. As close to the original product from 1994 as possible. In this case, I'm using Chocolate Doom, version 2.10. Which, if you think GZ Doom is good for bells and whistles, Chocolate Doom is good if you just want the closest to the authentic classic Doom experience without having to use DOSBox. Which also works, like, buy the game on GOG or Steam, I think that's what it comes with by default. Alright, so that's enough slowing down here, let's blaze through this very quickly. I used to play a lot of Doom 2's first couple of levels, so I know where practically all the secrets and challenges and everything are. Oh, come on, let's not die at the very first level. We can. I know why those three medikits exist. Okay, so while Ultimate Doom was... While Doom 2 is kind of a sequel, it does continue on the story of Doom Guy and his wacky adventures. I'd say it kind of falls more in line with... Like, this is kind of the Spear of Destiny of Doom. Wolfenstein 3D was an episodic, like, 6 episodes of 9 levels, including a secret 10th level. Whereas, Spear of Destiny was... Yeah, I think I'm just... Now volume adjustments here. What you got? Because you guys need to hear this. I need to go to hear some classic dope Doom music. Anyways, what was I saying? So, Spear of Destiny was a straight shot, like, 20 episode level, complete with like a secret level or 3. Doom 2 falls into that same legion, because Spear didn't really add much to Wolfenstein except like a couple of new bosses and like, I think that's it. I don't even think they added guns or stuff in that version. Doom 2, on the other hand, actually does add a fair share of stuff. We'll be introduced to some new enemies, and timing, the sole new weapon of this expansion sequel, the Super Shotgun. I don't think I really need to explain much more. I'm going to assume that if you are watching this, that you have at least a basic understanding of what Doom is. But this basically really shaped, I think, Doom's weapon meta, as it were. And depending on who you talk to or who plays Doom, there's, like, I think 2 groups I've noticed. Group A, you know, even with the Super Shotgun in effect, tend to juggle weapons based appropriately on the situation involved. Like, they'll juggle between shotgun, chain gun, maybe use rocket launcher on big boys. But then there's people that are SSG all day, every day, except for Cyber Demons and Spider Masterminds, in which you switch to the BFG. I try to be of the former group, if I can. But the Super Shotgun is pretty damn good compared to the standard shotty. Ooh. Little bug there. I forgot 1.9 in Doom 2 has its fair share of bugs. Also, I wanted to use Chocolate Doom because, as I said, I just wanted to do something that was a polar opposite of what I had done for the first Doom 2. If I ever get around to stuff like, oh, say, Final Doom, I probably would stick to playing it vanilla as well. I'm kind of a purist that way. As I've always said to people, like, if you're going to play Doom for the first time, try to play it as close to the original as possible. That means, like, you know, playing on a source board that makes it feel like the game from '93. Don't... Basically, don't... Like, I'm not gonna chastise you if you're gonna play with Brutal Doom or whatever, but, you know, like, your first experience should be as close to the original as possible. That's just how I feel. Also, it wasn't until I actually did a little bit of a test run with playing... Up there's our first new monster, the heavy weapons guy. A.k.a. the Chain Gunner. A.k.a. a royal asshole. You pain in the ass in some parts. Nothing's more fun than being hit scanned from a distance from some dickhead. You thought the shotgunners were annoying. Oh boy. Gunners are on a new level of annoyance, I'll tell you. So I think like Chocolate Doom tends to preserve the sort of pixelish nature of like Doom's look. A lot of people that like it's not even like people just constantly play Brutal Doom, but they tend to play it with like high quality everything, smoothed out sprites, and they all look ugly, and it's just like looks terrible. Oh, I haven't gotten to the secret of this area yet. Did get the rocket launcher. If I get this right! Nope. I won't take too many tries on this one. Got it! Nice. I used to play a lot of Doom weapon mods, so... Not using 3D models. Oh boy, remember the days when people were playing Jade with the Doomsday engine? Ooh, fun times. I don't know if there's videos of it on YouTube, but if there are, you need to look up, like, people playing the Doomsday engine with, like, the 3D models and such. It's a sight to behold. Dang it, I was gonna try to get down there to get the ammo. Really don't necessarily need it. To have it. Back to the other side. For a second try. That I also botch up. Son of a bitch. I think we're gonna do more bonuses here. Yeah, I've never seen it look good either. Hang on a sec. I think there's kind of a something that's kind of bothering me personally, but probably doesn't. Guys, I guess I could hide it, maybe. Yeah, I'll hide it. Sorry, I was seeing like the gray border basically blend to the white text, mean I couldn't really see anything. Ah, the focus. Not one of my favorites. Because on UV here, which is the difficulty I'm playing on, throws a lot at you at the very beginning. Let's have a dope music track though. Yeah, like going back to the 3D models thing, I'm suddenly reminded of like Duke Nukem 3D's like a similar project was made for that. Like 3D models and stuff, and it didn't look that great there either. One of those things I just, like, never quite understood. Like, why you want to deify a sprites in a game like this. It doesn't look good. Sprites, the door. So to confuse it. This door here. Left of where we just. On it. Good job, me. I guess act as a secret. Right one? That is the right one. The other one, I believe, has a chain gunner. That asshole down there. Missed him. That's all of them. Ah, I missed an enemy or two. So yeah, used to play a lot of Doom 2, so I don't expect to finish this in one go, but I will probably at least get halfway through. I'm getting rocked here. I'll be going through this a little too quickly. Slow it down a pinch. Alright, enemies are infinitely tall in Doom. Can't walk over them like you can in a modern source port. So, I think I've talked a little bit about Chocolate Doom, but I didn't explain what it was. Or I think I did. Maybe I did. It's basically like, I like it because it feels closest to the original game as possible. And I think that's important. To preserve the look and feel of the 1993-94 classic. And, thanks to a secret, I have the plasma gun in level 5. Practically all the weaponry except for the BFG. Oh, get free. Ooh, hello. Hey, no, not the face, not the face. See, that's the problem. I try to juggle weapons, but then I also fall into the trap of, like, using the SSG on everything. Everything, even if it doesn't deserve it. Work pack, grab it. Punch. Punch. What's a jib, damn it? Delicious. That's why things hit harder. I had no armor. Punch. Okay, that's enough of it. Doesn't help that I don't have arguably the coolest, most useful thing weapon yet. No weapon? What am I talking about? I don't have a backpack. That's what I'm talking about. All this, I almost gotta get used up. I didn't know how bad my health situation was until now. I'm sorry. I don't know what that was. that much. Yes, I can. Hey, look at that. Yep. Here's a reason why you must save. Because... yeah. You start back at the start of the level with absolutely friggin' nothing. Like, you are a pistol start 50 bullets, no other goodies. And nothing sucks more than dying in the hands of a lowly imp or a lowly soldier and then losing all your good shit. And your last save was like 5 levels ago. I got the right key. I have to go find some more. Also, here's some. And there's our first Hell Knight. Introduces kind of to be like the Baron, except a little less tanky. It's actually helpful. Because episode 4, for example, tends to use the Baron a lot. And it's really infuriating in spots because, like, that guy takes a lot of hits. Fire off. Also, countering our first Cacos. Oh! Damn it. I know exactly what happened there. I accidentally hit a rocket. The rocket aimed towards the specter down below in the water rather than the Caco in front of me. That's the other thing about auto-aim in Doom. It can be an asshole sometimes. I think those two muscles were stuck together. There's still a few quirks and bugs in Doom 2. But most of them are barely noticeable, honestly. I shot the door and there was no one. The door hadn't opened yet. Now it's opened. Oh, hello. Spectre just showed up. Yeah, see, we didn't have no fancy mouse aiming in Doom. This is what we had. Auto aim, baby. It kind of sucks. But hey, it's what we had in 1994. Live with what works. I think it's time to bounce. Time for the crusher. Ooh boy, that's a sound I don't like hearing. There's our first agitating skeleton. Revenant. What's that? Like a... Ah! And we're hitting the wrong side. That's the Megasphere. It gives you full 200% health, 200% armor. Introduced exclusively here. Time for the Kasha. And technically it's our first spider mastermind. Well, it's sitting there slowly doing damage, probably not enough to kill it, but enough to at least harm it. All it needs is... yeah, I can't hit that close. Oof. Dang it. Now he's dead. I'd go grab the plasma gun, but it's really worth it. I have it. I'll just dead. Completely botch a trick that I've probably done so many times otherwise, and not my finest hour, I think. There we go. Take a mad dash. Take a mad. Fuck you, you pieces of shit. Whole part over. Ah. Hey, see, I have a justification for using SSG here because, Jesus Christ, look at all those imps. Nope, damn it! Fuck off! Are you kidding me? Twice in a row. God damn it. Twice in a goddamn row. I swear, if this is the third time it's gonna happen, I'm just gonna punch people. Get out of the way. Hey, finally got it. Took 3 tries, but better than 0, I guess. My blue key card. We need that for another area. That's not this. Oh, right. Forgot more big bats to show up over here. Right, through the door. Get out of here. Maybe I should chose hurt me plenty of difficulty. Really, I am not worthy for you. That's kind of one of those, like... It's one of those things of kind of like the legacy of, like, Doom fan cultures, like, you don't play on anything other than ultra-violence. Okay. More agitating skeletons. I play some Punch-Out with those nerds, but not necessary. Okay, right. Damn it! Ah! A bitch. Just showing my Master Doom skills today here, guys. Don't come to me for Doom advice, ever. You know who's the person you should come to for Doom advice? Anyone but me. Hell, like, Terminus Est or Wild Weasel or anyone, basically anyone but me. I am a chump and utter noob. Ah, well, not really. My first death wasn't until level 5, so won't beat myself up too much. What? Did I? Seriously? Oh my god, I cannot believe myself. I fell into the pit. Playing this for 30 minutes? I can't just tap out now? I kid. Usually I'm a little better at this. Clearly I'm not on my A game today, and I apologize. I usually strafe run this, so I don't think it's really necessary. Alright, at least on the retry, I got it right the first time. right out of the gate and already got the... Got myself in good health shape. A lot better than I was last time. It's somewhat of a good idea and occasionally going back to all this. Sometimes you can get kind of a do-over. Clearly I need to be auto-saving a lot more. I need to be quick saving a lot more. The tune that plays in this level is Bobby Prince's In the Dark. And it's one of my favorite tracks in that, along with Waiting for Romero to play, which comes up a little bit later. Honestly, I always preferred like the more kind of moody, like ambient sort of tracks than like the rocking tracks that everyone kind of knows do more. I think ambience is just as important as like there, got that right this time. And I finally, I also forgot to point out earlier, I had gotten the backpack. Hey, more ammunition. Can't say no to that. Alright, there, now we did this correctly. Tricky, and now we pick up, and now we do all timber jam. Suddenly reminded of, I might be misremembering, was like, there were like some early Doom levels that early Doom 2 levels that got leaked out, about a year or so back. I forget if it was because, I forget if it was because, like, Romero himself had revealed them, or if it was, something like... I remember somebody saying they found, like, a Next workstation that it used at one point to, you know, they used that to make Doom and Doom 2. And I forget if the story was that they either... someone dug through the data and found, like, the early levels, or if Romero released them out himself. But it's actually really fascinating to... it's really fascinating to play the older levels.
You have entered deeply into the infested starport. Something is wrong. The monsters have brought their own reality with them, and the starport's technology is being subverted by their presence. Ahead, you see an outpost of hell, a fortified zone. If you can get past it, you can penetrate the haunted heart of the starbase and find the controlling switch which holds Earth's population hostage.
I always love these intermission tracks. It's simple. And our first appearance of Incubus. Bye. Annoying little bastards these guys can be. Shoot three pairs of kind of rockets that do some pretty devastating damage if you ain't careful. Which is here because they'll lower the center platforms, which have a lot of cool goodies. Okay. Think you're done, huh? Nope. Now we get introduced to the other new bit annoying asshole, the Arachnotron. These guys shoot a continuous plasma ball that can do damage, and they can be annoying at times. Especially in groups. Grab a Mega Sphere here. Dang it! Die already. And to go into the technical side, and getting that last Fractron triggered tag 666. Which... did. Left in the center. That gives us the end. Which is... it is literally dead simple. Oh boy, tricks and traps. This can be a fun one. Or an awful one, depending on how we look at it. I'm not a personal fan. There's our Cybe, and then we'll go fight some Barons. While the lone shotgun guy was a trap, for a bunch of annoying Cacos. I really should have kind of stayed in the room with the Cyber Demon and the Barons to show off kind of something that Doom 2 does a lot in showing off the game's monster and fighting. And that's something that I kind of miss. Doesn't really happen much anymore. It's like AI's got so darn advanced, so like that's not even necessary anymore. That sound like they're being obliterated step by step. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab the yellow key. And the Cybe's already dead. There's another kind of trap like that shows up below later. I think it's also pretty darn cool. I don't know if Ultimate Doom had this sort of trick, but there's like a little thing in the code that I always thought was pretty cool where there's a teleport trigger that can only be triggered by enemies, but not by the player. I always thought that was sort of a cool little thing in the code. Oh yeah, accidentally revealed a secret. And our first appearance of what I think are the worst fucking enemies in Doom 2, the Pain Elemental. Do nothing but fucking lost souls at you, and they basically just litter the goddamn place. Means you have to be pretty goddamn careful. I mean, like, you can't use rockets very much, because if you're not careful, the elemental will shoot a lost soul right in your face, and hello, rocket, blown, death. It looks gravy. Switch over to the chain gun, because I got max out the bullet department. And I keep hitting the switch on both sides. I think there's another switch, I think. But look at these guys first. Like right here, like there's imps that are down there that are hitting like little teleport triggers that can magically come up here. This sort of thing where in like a modern game it would probably be they just climb up over the ledge. Feels more spooky at least. But I forgot the teleporter trigger also works with the player, because how the heck are they gonna get out of it? Ah, right. There's a whole mess of demons. Gotta run it in place. There's too many of them. Can't move. Let's fix that. Rocket launcher, which will bring lifts, and hey, I can move. proper around the world. Shadow armor. Surprise! Bait their hungry mouse. Bro Doom Monster Strats is a video I highly encourage every Doom player to watch at least once. It is great. And, next to Secret, we now have the BFG 9000. So I'm like, not even halfway through and already I have like everything. Pretty nice. They don't waste time. Probably, but right, that's the exit. This is where I need to be. Got the right key. Oh hey, a lot of big boys. Bring another Baron. Oh, okay. Grab the Evolved Sphere. There we go. Now let's blast everything. Now that gives us a project. Oh, right. I was checking my stats and I realized, wait. Classic Doom never did that. Oh, darn, I missed a secret. Oh, well. Go into the pit. One of the more interesting levels, I think. I don't know if it's a favorite, but I like the idea. More of these suckers. And I'm gonna say that Berserk pack for when I pinch. Lots of big boys here. I forgot that Mancubuses have a fairly high stun chance, so hit them with, like I said, a chain gun, it's just kind of stun lock them and make it so they don't hit as hard. I think that Kako just killed that Mancubus for me. Can't say no to infighting. Let's get that back down. That. Ah, there we go. Stuff in the middle. That. Oh, but I think it's cool stuff. Your mileage may vary. Another BFG. We don't even really need yet. Thinking that brings dangerous. Oh. Those. You know what that panel before he does. Before he brings too many of his babies. Did not work out as the way I wanted it. Well, if this takes me back to it. Try again. That switch so I can get over here. Or lift here and grab the blue key. Almost said red key. It's like, no, it's blue. As I said, Pro Do Monster Trivets. Watch it. Those of you like... Elementals are annoying, but they are easy to stop them. Oh, this part's kind of a pain. When you got the rocket launcher, it throws those boys on there. And when you get to the other side, it throws even more annoying boys. Why can't they be nice boys? They gotta be such jerks. Open up something like this on the side here. I'm kind of just like ammo shortage. I never thought that doesn't happen very often. What's health here? I think. Activate this area. No, that's switch. Which one? Lift. So much lifts. This is where I do. Yeah, the LP's right in the dead center. God, pain elementals are annoying. He says he has a pain elemental plush on his bed. But that was only because the Cacodemons were sold out. I didn't even think you could get them. I think the last time I looked at like the Bethesda store, they didn't sell any of them. Except like a Doom Guy one, which looked pretty lame. Oh, shit. Please don't come. There we go. So I'm gonna get fucked up. I'd like to not have to read through the whole stage if I can. Oh, that's dirty. Anyway, let's try it again. Seriously, I rarely ever have this low ammo situation I got myself in. Could do is probably grab that. Dang it! Damn it! Fucking... Oh! Out of the way. There. Alright. I didn't grab the yellow key. I'm an idiot. I just like rushed past without realizing got something. You kind of needed to get this the reason why you went this way. Ah, damn it! Oh. Still salvageable. No, it's, yep, we're screwed. Maybe I should... Can I open this even up? Open up? No, it's not gonna open up. Damn it! Okay, at least I now open up the exit. Damn it! What did I do that for? What was I thinking? It is a left and a right. That opens the exit. This area here. Turn opens up this, and hey, we're out of there finally. See you later, Dorcas. Dorcas? What the hell did I just say? Get out of the way. I don't think there's any health or armor present. But there is. Any kid I really need. Armor? Oh, I got the yellow key, so I just need to find one of these lifts and bounce. Yep, I ain't gonna fuck around with this, so I'm bounce. Not worth fighting for. Fueling base. Now we get to play the sole level Tom Hall technically contributed to this game. Not one of my favorites either. It's like it's an absolute gauntlet. I don't know if we've gotten to like the annoying hell point of Sandy Peterson's levels yet, but this isn't gonna. There's gonna be a point where the game stops being fun, basically, because I don't like Sandy Peterson's later levels in Doom 2. A lot of the levels he made in this were not very good. Like, not just for, they look ugly, half the time they're not fun to play, you have to do a lot of bullshit traps. This stuff really doesn't come into play until like the latter third of the game, which I don't think we'll get to in this stream here, but I don't think my idea of fun is basically to... I won't spoil it yet. I was curious, if you want a good, interesting read, check out Tom Hall's... Where did that revenant even come from? What the hell? Do the whole part over. I do recommend reading Tom Hall's original Doom Bible. It's kind of an interesting snapshot of what could have been. And I want to say that there's at least a couple of people making a mod for GZ Doom that tries to replicate some of the elements of like the Bible, or at least some of the elements of the beta that came before the final game did. Because I'm more of a, I want to say like Doom was originally meant to be a little more survival horror-y, like Aliens, or Alien, I guess. Which, evidently, as the game almost became, was a licensed property. But then someone just made a mod for Doom that already did that. I heard it was pretty cool. One of those, the Aliens DC for Doom is one of those kind of regrettable shames I've never really played it. Like, I know how historically significant it is, but one of those I never really got around to. I always felt bad because of that. Trying to figure out where the frick the revenants came from. Who just popped about a goddamn nowhere? Enemies never pop out of nowhere. They come from somewhere. At worst, they come from. Get off of me. At worst, they come from like a small boxed room that you can't enter. Christ. I did not know how bad I was doing health-wise. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Hitting the alcoves here, you have to hit him at the edges here. Like this, for the one on the other side, I have to go this way. That sort of thing. So, Andy Peterson took Tom Hall's original level concept for this and basically just flooded it with a whole bunch of secrets and enemies. I'm personally not myself. I don't think anything really super useful. Let's see if here are more bad boys to fight. There's radiation suit. I think all these little rooms are considered secrets by the game. Kind of funny to me. Came from me. Oh no, they came from here. That's where it was. Got it. Critical strafe tactics, go! Oof. God, if you take a very devastating hit in Doom, it's like it flashes the screen red for a good second. That really throw off your. That really can throw everything off. Damn it! I stopped dying by the hands of a lost soul or something dumb. That'd be cool. This goes. Oh yeah, that goes to an area a little later on. This is where I wanted to go. A little place that kind of looks like an office complex. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Find him first. Ah, here's one. Oh, we have magnification goggles. I don't know if it's their first appearance, but it is an early appearance. Nice. Yeah, the yellow key. I will need that for a later part. Or big more annoying demons. Backpack with ammo, which is always helpful. Played some punch out with these guys and beat them to the punch. Yeah, I'm not. Right. Got a hit scan weapon. I think I cleaned this area out. a seat, boneheads. How to make them. Can't make them whiff. Alright, so there's a whole bunch of bad boys here. Mostly Arachnotrons. Not hit you, jerk. Okay, blue key card. Hey, secret with a whole bunch of goodies. Oh, I think that opens up that. Yeah, kind of redundant. If I hit this, that brings more bad boys. But they come with very goods. Say no to that. Care who you are. Secret that. Another set of light infiltration goggles. An area I haven't been to yet. And a third light amplification. We threw a lot of them in there. I think more than any other Doom level does before or since. I don't even think fan made levels. Remember the first light amplification goggles. Let's make the thing naturally bright. Damn it again with no ammo. I get time? Got it in time. Nice. I don't think it's a secret, but it's still cool anyway. Armor and some rockets here. It's not really neat either, but... Can't say no to the goodies. You just can't. Alright, let's not do that. Let's not do it up close. Let's see if I remember where to go next. These are some goodies. Bring a berserk back. Keep people to punch for good. Ah, yes, this part. These need to get out of here. So, Cybe up here. Oh, that's how I wanted to use. I want to use this baby. What? Come on. Alright, let's not... I'm not gonna... I may be crazy, but I'm not that crazy. Oh, hello. What? Go to the other side and stay there. Don't blast... Oh, I think he hit me at the end. Ooh, how much damage... Oh, I'm still alive, good. Time for the O of Destruction, or the Circle of Death. Wonderful. And I forgot to save during that whole fucking ordeal. I think that's a good place for me to stop. Because... Oh wait, well, hang on a sec, let me do one little thing here. I have to see what the quit message is. Conventional sham, we're waiting at the DOS prompt. Oh. Forgot I also showed the end Doom. Can't really see. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I probably would have kept going had I not realized my error, but I've been going at this for a good couple of hours now. I think it's a good places I need to stop. Alright. So... And next time, which hopefully won't be in a month, we'll continue Doom 2. At least. I don't know if I'm gonna finish Serious Sam's second encounter, or if I do, I might do it off stream. I'm just like so drained, and that's part just a heaping dose of horse shit that I don't know if I really want to go through that again. But anyhow, not really much else for me to say. I think that's good at that. Say this. Thanks for watching for the 5 or so people that did watch. Good seeing you. So yeah, next time, hopefully won't be in a month. I will continue Doom 2, and if I decide not to finish Second Encounter, I will probably move on to Blood, which is the next game on the list. That I think will be just as fun. But until then, I'll see y'all later.